You're listening to real conversations with real people about business and branding. This is The Sheba Show on the Creative AF Divine Flow. In this episode of The Sheba Show, we sit down with Muse client and Houston food wizard Lincoln Obie. He's the owner of World Class Meats, an exotic meat distributor, and the founder of the highly anticipated Wild Cup, which launches here in Houston on January 21st. So settle in for a fantastic voyage into the world of exotic meats. Welcome back to another episode of The Sheba Show. We do talk to business owners, mostly local to Houston, but really we'll talk to anybody, okay? If you are a business owner, somebody who is making money with a side hustle or a main hustle, we do want to talk to you. So I have a business. I am a PR specialist here in Houston, and Lincoln is one of my clients, and we are working on a big project. So today we are here not just to talk about the project. We want to talk about World Class Meats, of course, too. But yeah, we want to put some focus on the Wild Cup series. And even though I did kind of introduce you already, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience.
Hey everybody, my name is Lincoln Obie. I'm the founder of World Class Meats and the founder of the Wild Cup series, and we're having dinner with the Muse.
Come on, dinner with the Muse.
Theme music. But thank you for having me. I greatly appreciate this opportunity. I know even though you've told everybody I'm a client, it still takes a lot more than just you're my client to be able to put stuff. So I really appreciate you taking the time and energy to do all of this. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. It is my pleasure. Mm-hmm. I really like interesting projects like this. I mean, I work with a lot of nonprofits. You know, I call myself the people's publicist, but that doesn't mean that I won't work with people who have interesting projects like this. I mean, this is something that's never been done before, and I like innovation. Mm-hmm. And I like doing something that nobody's done. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the Wild Cup and some of, you don't tell us everything, but like, how did you dream this up?
Oh, you're going to get everything. I'm a talker.
Okay.
No, so let's just start from where it came from, and hopefully that makes sense of like everything. So World Class Meats is a company where I sell exotic meat and wild game. So everything from Wagyu beef, ostrich, kangaroo. So, but I'm someone that's not like money driven. Like I love money. I appreciate what money can do, but it doesn't move me to want to do something. So one day I went to this event and I had a discussion with the event organizer afterwards, and the organizer was talking about he thinks I should do this event that's just like an ostrich based event where chefs are coming in, and where I have two chefs, and it's like Rare, the steak festival. I don't want to do a festival.
Okay. I'm gonna be crunching.
Oh no problem. I just we got the food
eating,
for
so ASMR. Okay,
but it stuck with me because I was like, okay, I can't just give him an opportunity. Like I would love to support it. That's what he wants to do. Okay. But like at the same time, it's like, okay, what can I do? Mm-hmm. I have these unique meats. I have these access and these relationships with all these chefs. Yeah. And I really want to do something that's going to leave a long lasting impact on the city and not just something that's cool for one day.
Okay.
And understanding that the World Cup was coming, and I was already starting to come up with ideas of how I can take advantage of the World Cup. I thought of what can I do that's a unique competition in which chefs get an opportunity to not just cook something different, but to showcase their talent.
Yeah.
Especially in the city of Houston with so many different food professionals, both in restaurants, caterers and food trucks and so on and so forth. And the idea of the Wild Cup was birthed from that. Okay. A head-to-head battle in which chefs, they will cook 1 to 3 courses depending on which kind of battle it is. Okay. And they will be able to really showcase their talent under with some meat that they won't know what they're going to be cooking until the day of.
Okay, so that's something that stands out to me. Like every time we create a caption, it's like, It's a mystery meat, and not the mystery meat like you might find in the
Not-
cafeteria.
no,
But
you don't know the DNA type
Right.
stuff.
But it is a mystery what type of meat
Mm-hmm.
we will be eating on the day of. So, like,
Right.
give us some options. Like, what are some maybes?
I mean, really, like, so world class meats, we have over 190 different products. So it can be anything from Wagyu from Japan, from America,
Wait, there's
ostrich.
different. Wagyu comes from
Oh,
different.
yeah.
Okay. So let's dial it back.
Okay.
So where was I the other night? Somewhere, of course, where there was food. Oh, I was at Benihana for one of my girlfriends. It was her birthday.
Okay. Yeah, I think I saw the post that y'all did.
Yeah, and so somebody was like, "What is Wagyu?" Because of course that's what they're selling on like the front of the menu. So tell us then, what is Wagyu?
And I think that's a good question because a lot of people are using it more and more, but they don't know what exactly it is. So Wagyu literally breaks down to Japanese cow. WAG Wag is Japan and Gyu. I mean, WA is Japan, Gyu is cow.
No, they didn't.
So it's the genetic. So it's cows that are genetically from this line of cow called Wagyu.
Okay.
So what makes Wagyu special is number one, the genetics itself.
Okay.
They are genetically predisposed to have this kind of fat structure, that marbling that we talk about. So the ones that are more pure genetics, they tend to have a higher marbling grade.
Okay.
So then, so now when we talk about Japanese Wagyu, American Wagyu, Australian Wagyu, now we're talking about where they're raised, not the fact that this is Japanese, this is not Wagyu that is American.
Okay. So you can take the Japanese cow out of Japan and raise it wherever you want to. It's still going to be Wagyu.
Right. So think of the genetics. So what a lot of times in America, what they'll do is they'll take the genetics of a Japanese Wagyu cow and crossbreed it with like Black Angus or Angus.
Oh.
So now that's why it doesn't have that really pink distinction that we have come to know with Wagyu.
Oh.
But it may still be very flavorful, very juicy, and still pack a pretty good punch.
It's still Wagyu-esque.
It's still Wagyu-esque.
Okay.
Now I will say not all Wagyu is made the same.
Okay. So were we looking for the pinker the better?
No, I wouldn't say that necessarily because that now comes down to personal preference.
Okay.
I know a lot of people that they're not fans of Japanese Wagyu because it's so butter, so fatty.
Oh.
It's so butter. And especially if you have like health conditions where, you have high cholesterol, stuff like that, then you want to be mindful of eating Japanese Wagyu that has the higher fat grade, But like Australian Wagyu, for example, so they'll crossbreed the cow, but then they'll be fed. A lot of those companies still have those traditional ways of raising the cow, and then they're fed off of that very rich volcanic soil. And that all changes everything.
Volcanic soil.
Well, yeah, because it's all of New Zealand and Australia is just all volcanic soil.
I'm learning so much about agriculture.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. And that makes I love Australian Wagyu. I love Australian Wagyu.
You want to change the landscape of events in Houston with the World Cup. Why? I mean, okay, the reason why I'm asking that way is because people think that Houston is so lit. You never leave on a Sunday, yada, yada. So why do you think it needs an adjustment?
So let's start with the question of why is Houston lit? Houston is known for its brunches, number one. Like people leave Houston like I can't leave until I hit like 19 brunches.
Yeah.
And then a lot of restaurants you see in Houston, you go there, the aesthetic is like stunning. They have flower walls, they have hookah on every table.
I'm exhausted of flower walls.
But what I've noticed from my own personal experience is that although the food is good in Houston, number one, a lot of the menus look a lot alike.
Same across the board. Oxtails, macaroni and cheese.
$2 lamb chops. And then a lot of them are more geared toward the theme than really putting out food that people have to talk about.
Yeah.
So, and not to knock any restaurant that does that, but Houston is so much more than that. So when people leave Houston, when I talk to people that aren't from Houston, they don't speak of Houston's food scene. They speak of Houston's fun scene.
Oh, so they're like, oh, the food was okay, but the party was lit.
If they even say the food was anything. In fact, oftentimes they'll talk, man, the drinks were off the chain, this, so how was the food? You know what? The food was... And it's just a lot of nodding heads, as opposed to like, oh man, I had this one dish where it would look this way and taste this way and make me feel this way. So I want to give these culinary creators the opportunity to do two things. Number one, to showcase their ability their knife skills, showcase their personality, showcase their creativity. But also, to be honest, I want to create some culinary stars. I want people talking about people from Houston in London and saying, oh, I wish I can go see Chef such and such, because I saw them in this kind of like TV series. Right.
I saw them win the Wild Cup.
Exactly.
I saw them compete in the Wild Cup. All those buzzwords we're looking to kind of put out there into the...
And let's stay with a step forward. So unlike any other show that I've seen, at least, we're doing this in front of a live audience, in which some of the audience gets to be the judge. So not just I got to see it on TV or I heard about it, but like, man, I was in Houston and I got a chance to actually be in that competition. That's me in the crowd right there,
I think that's something, and I'm sorry, I'm chewing.
You're fine.
We're kind of doing a mukbang, but also an interview right now. I feel like it makes it very American Idol, but like immersive. And that's why I say that's something that nobody's done before. And that's why I'm excited to be a part of it, because we are literally in uncharted territory.
100%.
So we're creating this moment because after we do it, other people are going to be like, oh,
sure,
I want to do it.
I don't mind being the model.
No, absolutely. I mean, hey, that's why I named my company Muse. People were inspired by me. And I was like, well, okay, I'll say it for you. That's fine. So tell the audience one thing that, aside from being part of the voting experience, one reason why they need to be in the room and why they can't miss the Wild Cup.
Just one?
Well, you could tell them all of them.
Well, number one, besides being in the room, you're going to see the first person chef perspective.
Okay.
Like we're going to have some AI glasses that the chefs are going to be wearing. So you're going to be able to not just get the intensity from seeing as if you're seeing the room, but I want you to get the intensity as if you're the one cooking.
Yeah.
Two, it's still thematic. This is more of a sporting spectacle than a dining experience.
Okay.
Yeah. So that energy of being at a fight night, the energy of being at a basketball game, like that's what we're looking to pump into it, without taking away from the fact that these chefs are really doing something special. Okay, so are we? Because I'm going to be there, of course. You better. Are we going to be like hyping up the crowd? We're going to want them to like scream a little bit and whoop and whoop. Or we're going to find that. We want that to be. We're not looking for it's not a library. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So this is a high-end experience, but it's not silent. It's like, we want you to get excited, kind of like you would at Vegas ringside. Not that I've been there. I guess I'm going. You're gonna be Houston ringside. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the Wild Cup. No, so okay. So the venue. So I went to a Christmas party the other night at the AD Players, which is across the way, and it got me really excited just being near the ballroom. So like, let's talk about how we're gonna set it up. What are we gonna do? So the theme of this is fight night. Okay. So I want people to come expecting to feel like they're going to, they're coming from front ringside at a fight, So you can expect to just see different aspects of boxing going into this dining experience. Okay. And as a person who knows nothing about boxing, what does that mean? Red carpet, unique photo areas, our tablescapes. Like, I'm not doing flowers. I'm not doing balloons. No offense to anybody that does flower balloons. That's just not me. Yeah. We're going to have scenes on the table for the VIP. We're going to have unique dishes for those that are spectators. So there's a spectator ticket as well. Okay. Because we wanted to make this something that's affordable for people, as well as those that want to be exclusive. Yeah. But you're going to see those elements that you can picture if you've seen a movie where somebody's gone to a boxing match, like American Gangster or Fight Night from Kevin Hart's series.
Okay, so here's a question. We really haven't even talked about this. What do we want people to wear?
So I do want to start out by saying this is not a formal event. I'm not looking for ballroom gowns or tuxedos. I want people to look good though. You know, I don't want no shorts, no excessive skin.
Yeah.
You know, but look good. Like if you're going to a cocktail hour, if you're going to a nice event that's more fun, you know, put on a suit with no tie. Put on that fly dress that's been sitting in the back of your closet that you've been talking about. I ain't got nowhere to wear this for the past 13 years.
Yeah,
this is the time for you to show. And if you want to be fashionable, hey, look, come high fashion. This is going to be a web series. And this is going to be something that we're pushing out. So if you want to be seen, if you want your new whatever, you know, come fly.
Yeah. I always say like, be cute. Because I feel like people know what that means. It means, because it's going to mean something different to each person. So like if I say be cute to you, you're going to wear what you feel looks good to you.
Right.
You know, because men don't necessarily use the word cute, but they're like, okay, I can understand what that means. To a woman, that means I need to dress.
You need to dress like you're going on a date.
Yeah.
Dress like you're going on a date with for the men, dress like you're going on a date with the women that don't play. For the women, dress like you're going on a date with the man that don't play too. That's Lincoln. Somebody like you know, if you love fashion, show off your fashion, you know?
Yeah.
Just don't come in J's, don't come in ripped jeans. That's not one of those.
Yeah, give us a little bit more class.
Right.
Then you might, like, you know, we're not trying to like keep certain people out, but we want you to dress up. Like we know you have it. You know, don't come lazy. You know. What about colors? We want them to dress in a certain color.
No,
we just want
this one is not one where we want to be too specific on the thing, you know, on the dress code. Excuse me.
Okay.
You know, so just come in your colors. If you want to come all black, come all black. If you want to come all white, hey, more power to you.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to World Class Meats. You could have started any business. Why did you choose this one?
So, I'm a fall forward guy.
Okay.
You know, so I'm respiratory therapist. I've been a respiratory therapist for 15 years, and when I started it, I relatively recently removed myself from the military as well after 20 years.
Okay.
So
Chris on Crime, she pops into my inbox and she's like, "Oh my god,
you're famous. You're famous. You know people now."
Okay. Sorry.
So in fact, that's how I know her from the military.
Yeah, that's what she said. I was like, whoa.
So COVID happened, the heavy COVID, let's say it like that. November 2020 comes and I'm just over it. And then there was a situation that I didn't like the way it was handled, so I quit.
Oh.
And I'm one of those people.
Your job?
Yeah, this is back in 2020. I'm back clearly because I'm a respiratory therapist. So, right. So I left and I started, in my mind, I was just going to be this incredible investor that also does business. So I didn't know anything about business, and the little bit I knew about investing, really that inspiration came from GameStop. Shout out GameStop for giving a lot of us false hope.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because that was about the time that everybody was like, I'm over here.
It made everybody feel like you can just do something without actually learning how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what exactly. So I did like study some charts and stuff like that, but I didn't really get into like really learning it. So I was playing with my retirement funds, which was scared money basically.
Yeah.
So I was buying into this investment group, and the head of the group, I let him know that I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. And he was like, "Why don't you sell Wagyu beef?" And I said, "Oh, all right." So he gave me the number to his distributor, let me know that I can give that number out.
Okay.
Make sure I said his name.
Yeah.
And just like a list of things I had to make sure I said, like some passwords or something.
Oh, wow.
And I bought my first case, which was a A5 Japanese Wagyu with the highest fat scale, so a BMS 12 from this area called Miyazaki. And I opened it up with my buddy Mark, Mark Matthews, and yeah, it was like my pupils dilated. I could see the light. It made sense of why someone would spend a lot of money for something that in my mind I'm like, it's just this. It's just me. Nah, it's not just me.
Yeah.
So from there, made some relationships, expanded my product line from exclusively Wagyu to rabbit, and then to the kangaroo, rattlesnake, wild boar, elk, all that stuff.
So elk. So like, give me one word to describe the flavor of elk.
One word.
Is that hard?
It's hard because elk is one of those, if you do it right, nice. But it's so easy for it to be, because it's a gamey meat.
I was gonna say,
right? It's gamey.
Like outside.
It does if you don't brine it well or do the right kind of marinade. Then yeah, it's just like most of the wild game. It's just you're eating their adrenaline. That's it. Like,
so because they just got murdered and they were scared, and it's like,
I mean, if you want to use the M word.
So okay, sorry.
if you want to use that word, you know.
No, okay. Well, I'm just thinking about like, why would your adrenaline be like? I mean, you're
not wrong. You know,
I mean, it's a sport.
If it's definitely can be treated as a sport. I've never hunted. It's one of those things that when something is humanely transitioned, right? Then it's the animal tends to be much more calm.
Yeah. And
all their adrenaline is not in the bones, they're not in the meat. Excuse me, they're not tense.
Okay.
So now you have a much more tender meat that has significantly less gaminess.
Okay.
Right. But if you catch something, especially if like some animals, you could catch them in the wild, they'll be less. If you shoot them in the perfect area, then they still kind of have that transition. But if you catch them when they're like running and all tensed up, then you're gonna get that tough gamey meat that you need to marinate, that you need to tenderize.
So you have to know how to hunt good food.
I would say so.
That makes sense if you don't want to taste the natural flavor of I'm scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to know what fear tastes like, eat some gamey piece of meat.
Which have you been watching Welcome to Dairy?
No, I don't watch scary stuff.
Okay. Well, let me just say this.
Yeah, people are weird.
I can't believe that now that we're having this conversation, that's what Pennywise enjoys the flavor of. Because he wants to eat those people who are afraid of him.
So Pennywise would probably love a fresh elk that was just shot. There we go. He's probably like, in fact, that's why get off the kids. Go to,
just
have some elk.
Yeah, crazy.
No marinade, just eat it as is.
Crazy.
So there are a couple of things I do want to talk about. Number one, let's talk about the chefs. Okay. Right. So this is a chef's competition, and we do have these two incredible chefs. That'll be the
focal point.
The inaugural chefs. So we have Chef Wayne Olivier from Federal American Grill.
Okay.
He is the culinary director of Federal. So he runs the food program for all of them. He has a storied history in restaurants, from mom and pop restaurants, Papa's, to studying under a valedictorian from Cordon Bleu.
Okay.
And I don't think a lot of people understand what that means. Cordon Bleu is the top culinary school in the world out of France. So being able to study under somebody is, it's not too many people ever will get that opportunity, much less someone who was top of the class. Okay. So I can tell he applies that knowledge and that experience to all the dishes he makes. So and he has been able, we teamed up for a dinner that he did at Federal where he had duck on the menu. He had elk ribs or rack of elk on there.
A rack of elk.
And this man he can cook. He can really, really cook.
All right. So no adrenaline
in his food. And then Chef Freddie Williams. Chef Freddie Williams is a private chef. He has worked at some restaurants out of Galveston. He's from Memphis. And he really does a Southern style. I met Freddie, if I may tell this story real quickly.
Go ahead.
The way that I knew that I should work with Chef Freddie.
Okay.
My cousin had did a surprise brunch for birthday brunch for his wife, and Chef Freddie was the chef. Never met him before, and so he has this spread of food, and chicken and waffles was one of the things. And who doesn't do chicken and waffles? I've never been impressed by chicken and waffles. I just love it.
Okay.
I had that chicken, and I said we need to talk. Like, no, we're not playing. And from there, we've done four different events together. There's this breakfast I go to called the Houston Entrepreneurs Forum. Woo.
When is that?
They do it like monthly. I'll let next thing you know. I got you. So we catered breakfast for one of them, and he did some camel breakfast egg rolls.
What?
Oh my goodness! Listen, that man he's not for play. So this is gonna be a real life battle. You're gonna be eating some real food.
But you guys did a market where you came and you had some, and everybody was like really surprised and excited about the meat, because I don't know what you guys had. Maybe.
We had duck. We had Muscovy duck. We had ostrich.
Yeah.
And I think we had a little Wagyu.
Yeah, I think the ostrich was the one that had everybody like, whoa, because we were all eating it and it tasted so good, and we were like, never would I have thought that an ostrich would taste like that. And
it was like a domino effect, because at first people were like, I'm not gonna eat ostrich.
Yeah.
And then one person would eat it, like, well, now I have to try it.
Right. Nah. And I mean, people were actually buying it and taking it home, because I think Warren got something.
I need to come back to it. I haven't been able to, but I do need to come back again.
Yes, you got to.
I definitely will. That dude will.
It was really cool, because it was a different type of experience for that market, because we're in Acres Home, so it's kind of like, it's not your average farmer's market, first of all. But that was like, it really was a pivotal moment. I think it let the people know that the Acres Home Chamber Farmers Market is not to be played with.
I ain't playing, man. They have skincare products, like good skincare products. Y'all have a 77 Stash.
Oh yeah.
Doing the
alkaline lemonade.
Oh man, the things are delicious.
Yeah.
You have hair care products, and then y'all still have like the fresh produce. Yeah. Y'all, it's a really, really good market. It's a really good market.
Thank you. And you should come back one day during the day and meet with CC in the back, because he has a ton of, first of all, right now we have a lot of bok choy that needs to move.
Okay.
But we're growing produce in the towers in the back.
Well, what I'm hearing is that we need to go ahead and plan a Wild Cup competition here at the Acres Homes.
That would be nice.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
Well, actually, what I was going to say about the brisket cook-off too is it's a cook-off, so it easily feeds into the same idea of chefs battle, which of course there are more than two, but it could be a special event, if you will. But last year was really good. The guys had a good time, and this year, of course, we wanted try to use it as a fundraiser because we need to raise funds here. So I think definitely, and then using the produce. I mean, I'm also doing a farm to table brunch in June. Okay. Which is going to be really cool. So if there's any meat that we can, because we want to use healthy meat, and I think using wild game is. My hair is in my glasses. Froze.
Don't pull it out.
I think that feeds into kind of this futuristic way of seeing food. Because, we have to be honest. Like, if we do get to a point where maybe we can't go to the store, animals will forever continue to exist. So people cannot be afraid to eat what's available to them, including elk. And we need to know how to shoot it. Don't do it when it's scared, okay?
Or find somebody that can shoot for you.
Yeah,
Put that gun down if you ain't ready.
Right. But yeah, so duck and just like things like that. I think, having that in addition to fresh produce, stuff that you could grow in your yard. It's important for us to like teach people how to eat, you know.
No, I agree. And not only that, even outside of the kind of quote unquote doomsday possibility, you know, I think that we're sitting in our own personal doomsday by the eating habits we have.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You know, and it's unfortunate that groceries are the price that they are.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, I mean, we're dying. You know, I work in the hospital, and there are a lot of people in the hospital that are there for high cholesterol, for congestive heart failure, that need stents, that need to put something in their arteries to open up just so they can have blood flow. There are a lot of people who, and I have these conversations because I actually like to talk to my patients, and it's easy to say laziness is the answer, but I think it's just a lack of exposure. I think people don't see that they can afford. I don't think people see that they can cook these things. Excuse me. So possibility is everything. And once we are able to showcase how people could possibly have this healthier and more fun lifestyle, then people start to move and to make it happen.
So is that an inadvertent effect of something like the Wild Cup? Is it shows people, you know, whatever our mystery meat is per battle, it's something that you may not have thought about eating.
100%.
But it is good for you, and it is edible, and you should try it.
100%. True enough that, you know, when we watch different places and places where we see food that looks a certain way, we're not thinking, oh, I can make that too. Some people are, but most people aren't. So like ultimately the expansion of this in the future is something to where we can start to show people, hey, here's simpler recipes, here's simpler things. You don't have to do this restaurant worthy thing. You can do something that's just cookout worthy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like a burger.
And even at that price, like some of the stuff is pricier. But then that I always say, look, don't think of this particular cut, right? Like let's say something $60 a pound. Well, don't look at it like this is something you're going to eat every day. This is something you're going to do for Valentine's Day. This is something you're going to do for Mother's Day. This is something you want to do to just show somebody, hey, I want to do something different. This is something you're going to show off to your boys whenever they want to come talking noise during the Texans game while I'm watching the game, you know?
Yeah, like we went to, what's the name of that barbecue place? Okay, honestly, I'm not going to say the name of it because it's kind of forgettable because the brisket is not juicy. Anyway, but they have like a $42 per pound Wagyu beef rib. And it's kind of ridiculous to me, but I guess it makes sense. What?
Marketing is everything.
Yeah.
Not to say a Wagyu beef rib shouldn't be worth $42 a pound, but not all Wagyu is made equal.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't taste good, it's not worth it in my opinion. I don't care what it is.
So what type of Wagyu beef rib might cost $42 per pound? Being the Wagyu beef expert that you are.
Well, I don't think it's a what kind as much as who's making it and where's the cow coming from.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of farms in Texas that are raising Wagyu, right? Some of them are incredible. I'll say some that are really, really good. It's some of them you can tell it's much cheaper genetics. They probably paid like $7,000 for the cow, period. If you're paying $7,000 for a Wagyu cow, then this is a cow that's probably mostly Angus, a cheaper Angus, and just have enough genetics for them to legally be able to call it Wagyu. So that's why I've been to like a number of restaurants, and there's some stores, I won't say any names, but there's some stores I've purchased and it just tastes like, oh, this is good beef. It didn't taste like anything special. So
stop lying on the gyu.
Stop lying on that gyu. So it really just depends. I wouldn't be able to tell you with any good conscience that this is a place that has good Wagyu, this is a place that isn't. What I can say is, if you want to guarantee it's good Wagyu, y'all know who to call.
Okay. So do you source Wagyu for like restaurants then?
I don't have any restaurants as far. I have done events with people in which I sponsored or they purchased some for that particular event.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, if you wanted that restaurant, we could just do a PR stunt where we say that the Wagyu was nasty and they need to change. They need to change their supplier.
See, then I go talk to them. They were like, "Nah, you talking down no Wagyu." Our customers stopped buying Wagyu because of you.
I'm kidding. I don't do that kind of PR, guys. I don't do that kind of PR. Okay, but for real though, so is there anything that you want to leave the audience with before we close out this first time we're sitting down with you? Because this won't be the last.
The Wild Cup, January 21st, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Tickets are on sale. Tickets are starting at $35 for spectators. And then if you want to actually enjoy this, so this is a 3-course challenge.
Okay.
So if you want to enjoy the 6 courses that will be prepared, that ticket starts at $250. And then if you want to be a judge, and that's the one I'm really excited about.
That's what I was going to say. So when do you get to be a judge?
At $325.
Okay. I know somebody already who needs a judge's ticket because they love to talk about everything and everything these people are doing. And
If you're anything like me, I go to a restaurant, I'm like, oh, this isn't tender enough. It tastes like it was. If you're like me, you want to be a judge.
Absolutely.
You want to be able to do that. And then also we have slots open for sponsorship as well. We're looking for unique sponsors to be able to really take this to that next level.
Okay, so give me an example of a unique sponsor that you're looking for.
So like bar sponsors, culinary sponsors. We're looking for presenting sponsors, naming sponsors that want to be the ones that present the event itself.
Oh.
So unique, and so that's why I say unique sponsorships in which you have true visibility in front of a number of really like high-end people. I won't say the name of a person that just confirmed today. Just know that they did find a grocery store in Houston that is far from small.
Okay.
I just can't say any names.
Okay.
So it's one of those opportunities that you're going to be around a lot of people that have done a lot of things, as well as people that are just looking to enjoy some really good food. Okay.
Well, we are very much interested in finding out who this mystery person is, and as soon as we're off, I'm going to find out because I gotta know. And I can't wait to see you guys there. And Lincoln, thank you so much for being here. Why don't you let everybody know how to find you and the Wild Cup on social?
Again, Wild Cup is going to be Wednesday, January 21st, 6 p.m. at the ballroom at Tanglewood. I struggle saying that every time.
Okay. Let's say it together.
The ballroom at Tanglewood. Tickets are available at worldclassmeets.com/the Wild Cup. You can follow us on the Wild Cup series on Instagram, TikTok, and the Wild Cup on Facebook. And if you have any questions, you can reach me directly, Lincoln Obie at worldclassmeets.com.
Amazing, epic, and fabulous. And now for our closing. We certainly hope you enjoyed this episode of The Sheba Show featuring Lincoln Obie. We do hope to see you all at the Wild Cup on January 21st. Get your tickets right now at worldclassmeets.com. And make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to The Sheba Show so you never miss a drop right here on the Creative AF Divine Flow. Lots of changes coming in 2026 you don't want to miss. Bye.